wasting time, feeling lost. The visions I see of you is the cost. Broken dreams, lost ideals. Someone help me find out what is real. I want to tell you I'll be right here, even in the darkest times you fear. Say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Memories played like reels inside an empty hall of thoughts and feels. Lost in fog, cannot see. The road ahead is all unknown to me. I should have told you I'd be right here. There is no need to shed a single tear. Say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. Oh, memories of us play in my head. The best of them are better left unsaid. Time passes by without you here. I'm starting to feel you disappear. Say you're finding yourself, but if it's meant to be, darling, why do you have to fly free? I could stay with you, I would support your dreams and give you everything you need. I've been a slave to my own thoughts, I've been a slave to my own dreams. It's the loneliness I fought, I never really won, it seems. As I fight to catch my breath, as I struggle to hold on, I feel more like death. My feelings, they are gone. I miss the feeling of your love and waking up to you. I feel the waves crash over me, I don't know what to do. I feel lost without your love, I feel lost without your touch. I feel the distance growing wide, I feel the love start to die. I feel lost. I summoned you, cutie. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I still do not have a just chatting screen. God damn, I'm sucking ass at this streaming thing. How's everyone doing today?
just make sure that I got everything up and running. I'm gonna go and turn that down for a little bit. Sorry, my eyes are darting across the screen as I try and figure out what's happening. Hi, doing good, Mr. Music Fan. Welcome on in, Mello. How are you doing today? Super already? I thought pre-rolls were turned off. Yeah, we shouldn't have gotten any ads yet. Interesting. Music Monday with Mr. Music Man. Exactly! It's Music Monday. And I've got some stuff in the works. I've got a song that I was starting to write over the weekend. That coincidentally aligns with the title that you see beneath you. I'll explain sort of the process behind it once we actually finish the song. Or actually, once we finish listening to the demo. The demo's only like a minute 15. So it's not too long. Your hair looks cool. Thank you. I'm leaning... So I think right now what I want to do is I want to lean away from like the more like kept hair and like go for like a bit more of a wild look to it. Like I think the tuft here can like be pushed back, but like I'm liking the like craziness of it right now. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm doing a protest tomorrow. I got to embarrass this joke of a... It is your legal right to protest. I stand behind that, and if you want to see change, you got to be a change that you want to see in the world. That's my take. I don't particularly care for politics. I think as long as stuff in the world is happening and stuff is not getting destroyed, then I'm okay. Which, unfortunately, the state of the world is the opposite of that. Yeah, I don't typically get into politics too much. Alright, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and let's just start the stream, because I want to... Ooh, content has been added. Ain't that nice? I'm still in the process of trying to re-download all my instruments. Every single one of them. It's not been going as quick as I hoped. So we just got Contact, we just got Battery. I'm still trying to get like all my drums back in. Oh, apparently Guitar Rig's been added. That's good, because I'm actually going to need that. So, what exactly is the title about? Nostalgia is a Beautiful Liar. To put it pretty straightforward, I saw an Instagram reel from this account that I have been like really enjoying getting advice from. I believe it's called like Philosopher or something. Let me see if I can find them on Instagram. Because if I can, I will share like one reel. Because the one that this referenced, I found back in July, and this guy posts, I think, like 20 things a day. So it is buried. But let me see if I can find... Let's see if I can find his account. Yeah, Philosopher. Let me make sure that... Oh, hang on. There's something there that should not be there. I will have to take a look at that later. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, Bella. I wish my messages were out of the corner, but that's... I guess that's fine. I guess as long as no, like, handles are shown. Here, actually, can I just play one? Will this work? Okay, yeah, no, let's just go ahead and play one, because I think playing one of these reels will definitely help you see where my inspiration came from for this particular song and why it struck me so hard. So, the caption is right here for anyone who needs like to read it, and it's also on screen. But I just want to play like let's do this one.
Strongest people you'll ever meet are the ones who experienced deep suffering and are still gentle with others. They don't get enough credit. Life gave them every reason to be bitter, to be cruel, to take their pain out on everyone around them, But they didn't. They refused to let what happened to them win. They chose softness when hardness would have been easier. That takes more strength than most people understand. To be broken by life and still treat others with kindness. To know exactly how much pain exists and still move through the world with an open heart. To have every excuse to be cold and choose warmth anyway. These people carry wounds you'll never see. They've survived things they don't talk about, and instead of spreading that pain, they absorb it. They protect others from what they couldn't be protected from. If you've been brutally broken but still choose to be gentle, you deserve a love deeper than most will ever know.
So that's pretty much like a good example of like what the account is. It'll have like a very like wise message attached to it, and then also like just a video underneath to sort of fill it out and to figure out or to sort of keep your eyes busy and to keep you like engaged in it. My friend won't stop texting me. What did I come back to? We're talking about the inspiration for this new song that I wrote. I'll talk about I'll find the original caption later because I do have it in my phone. But I wanted to I wanted to write this song because I was so inspired by the video that I saw it from. Keep in mind, this is a concept of the song. This is in no way done. And I would like to start working on it today. But in order to do that, we have to finish up the lyrics. So that's going to be what we are. That's going to be what we're doing. So without further ado, let's just play it.
A beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts who've moved on while I flow. I know I'm remembering alone every detail, every tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering when I'll find my home. The past and the present all blur. Want to go back to how things were, and I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. The rose-tinted glasses of time, a paradigm.
So yeah, that's a demo that I was working on. What the heck is this? Okay, I don't know exactly what that was, but all right. Anyways, I have something to admit. I alien? What does that mean? You're alien? I'm not entirely sure what that means, cutie. But so here are the lyrics, if anyone's curious, of what we've got so far. A beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts who've moved on while I float. I know I'm remembering alone every detail, every tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering when I will find my home. The past and the present all blur. Want to go back to how things were. And I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. The rose-tinted glasses of time, a paradigm. So that's all we've gotten so far. And as you can see, I started drafting out an idea for like verse 2. I wanted to have a similar reflection. So like how we start verse 1 with a beautiful liar in disguise. I want it to sort of follow that path. So a beautiful something in eyes, like rhyming with disguise, basically. Or we could do a beautiful liar in disguise and then change the second line. Go somewhere completely different. So with that, I want to go ahead and read the caption for, because I can't find the actual video, but I do have the subtitles for what the actual video was. So from the same person of the Instagram reel that we just saw, Philosopher, this is how the original video went when I was inspired by this. Nostalgia is a beautiful liar. It shows you highlight reels while hiding all the reasons things ended. You scroll through old photos, replay conversations, and convince yourself that what's gone was better than what remains. But clinging to memories keeps you trapped between worlds, physically here but mentally living in moments that no longer exist. You're giving your present away to ghosts who have already moved on with their lives. The hardest truth is that you are often remembering alone. While you're analyzing every detail of what used to be, they've created new stories that don't include you. They found peace by letting go of what you still hold on to. Your mind wasn't designed to live in the past. It was made for right now, for building new connections, for healing, for growth beyond what was. The memories worth keeping are the ones that gently inform your future, not the ones that hold it hostage. Let the past stay where it belongs. Today needs you more. And when I heard that video, I was so like, my jaw dropped to the floor. That was the first video I heard from Philosopher. It just happened to pop up on my feed. But I just really liked the message, and it was very calling to me in a way. I tell my friend I'm trying to save battery, but they're still yapping me blind. I love them, but it's getting irritating. I feel bad though. You can, I'd say for now, just like go ahead and mute your phone. Like just let it sit on the table for a little bit. And then like when you pick it up, say, sorry, my phone is, because if you let them know like your phone's dying, you're trying to save battery, like it's okay to leave your messages more sparse. And then like still reply to everything at once. So like if they're like yapping on like, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, like there's no point in like saying, yeah, okay, get it, like all these short responses. It's more just to like every once in a while pick up your phone and just like say, okay, like yeah, I'm reading through this, like I'm responding to like what you've said. But also like my phone's almost dead, I need to save battery. I don't think that's too I don't think that's too much of a problem. Give me a second, I'm looking at something. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so we have this song here. Originally it was called Trapped Between Worlds, but I thought that it would make a lot more sense if I just titled the song Nostalgia, because then you know what the song's about. You know what's going to, you know what we're talking about, and like what the song, like who the subject of the song is. Because I feel like if you read the lyrics right off the bat and aren't really paying attention, you're going to assume that's about like a person, but it's not. It's about nostalgia and how it tricks you and how it like messes with your mind. So you can see where a lot of the inspiration came from, like just from the paragraph that I read alone. Like for example, a beautiful liar in disguise. That's just word for word. Nostalgia is a beautiful liar. That's how the thing opens. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts. That's another reference to the line here where it says, you're giving away your present to ghosts who have already moved on with their lives. Because I really like that line. I like the imagery of it. I know I'm remembering alone. The line after is, the hardest truth is you're often remembering alone. Just basically copying that into here because I really like the idea of it. Every detail, every tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own. That's because the reference here is the line or the quote is, but clinging to memories keeps you trapped between worlds, physically here but mentally living in moments that no longer exist. And so with that in mind, that also relates to the past and the present all blur. Want to go back to how things were. You still peak for multiple reasons, by the way. Thank you. First of all, I don't think so, but I'm flattered that you think so. I am just excited to. I'm just excited to start writing this more of the song because I feel like there's a message here that I definitely want to tell in Broken Mirrors. This is like peak Broken Mirrors content. And I really like the idea of like the chorus. Cause let's play it again because I just want to hear it.
Every tone, I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering when I'll find my home. The past and the present all blur. want to go back to how things were. And I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. The rose tinted glasses of time, a paradigm.
I really like that chorus. That chorus is probably one of my best choruses that I've made, because I love the melody. I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering when I'll find my home. And then and I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. Okay, so one thing I really want to talk about for this part in particular, I have MIDI here just because I was recording MIDI at the time of this, but my piano's plugged in. That's not even loud enough. What? That's the actual piano feeding into the audio system. Very scrumdiddly yum yum. Oh, thank you. I plugged the actual piano in, and that's why we have this secondary line right here, which is just the piano. But there's one part in here that I really like, and it's the chord change from here. Something about that chord change where it just goes from the what is it? It's is it A C? It's like an A flat chord, and then it goes to an A flat over C, with C in the bass. Something about that is just like such like interesting like change. It just sounded so good. First things first, let's go ahead and let's change the meter to 3/4. Why did I get recommended a record footage of Ice? I hate them so much. Yeah, no, they suck. But yeah, that's what the protests are for. Protests are for fixing the stuff that sucks. For this stream in particular, I know that there's been a lot of like political stuff happening in the background. I'd like to keep this a very politically free space. I'm not. I have my own views. But just keeping everyone safe and keeping everyone like level-headed, because I know that politics these days can get really aggravated and can be a very like easy spark for arguments and debates. I just like to keep things on the same side. We're making music. We're talking about the mental side of things. Okay. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, that's right. We are figuring out what on earth the timing is.
A beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts who've moved on while I flow. I know I'm remembering alone.
Like, I know the chords, but right now I'm trying to figure out what the timing is of it. Because it's definitely a 3/4 time. Okay, yeah, perfect. As long as we simmer the conversation down, we're good. Everything's good. Everything's positive here. What do I want to do? Everything starts on
Beautiful life.
Yeah, everything starts on measure 2. So we're gonna roll off that idea for now.
Beautiful liar in disguise.
For now, I'm gonna go ahead and just get like the main chord progression locked in.
The echoes of life as it was.
What do you want? Oh, that's right. You're on here.
I'm giving my present to ghosts who moved on while I float. I know I'm remembering alone.
It's a lot slower, it looks like. So let's try 115? No, way slower. 100. Maybe? Let's go ahead and put on the grid here, just so I can see accurately where this is. No, wait, what?
Beautiful liar in disguise.
Slower? Like 95? That might be too much. Let's see if that works.
Beautiful liar in disguise.
Oh yeah, no, it's way too slow. It's more like what, 97? Wait, hang on. No, is it still too slow? No, I still need to increase. I still need to slow it down. Let's try 94. Okay, I think 94 is actually probably going to be the best place for this because most of these are lined up, and that's what matters.
Beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul. Echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts who've moved on while life flows. I'm giving my present to ghosts. Giving my present to ghosts who moved on while life flowed. I know I'm remembering alone.
Since when did I get 395 subs? Since you hit that goal. Since you decided to be more consistent with your content and push out stuff that both you like and does well in the algorithm. Congrats. Congrats on 395 subs. You are 5 off from 400, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I actually don't know if this is the pattern. We're throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. I will also need to delete all the sustain data on this. Because holy crap, that's going to be an absolute nightmare.
And I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design.
And what I really like about that line is that we already... One of the main motifs that I wanted to include in this album in particular is the use of "in a world of my design," because it's the mental space, it's the imagination. So we already have in Perfectly Imbalanced in our bridge, we already have the lyrics "in a world of my design." Now in this song, we'll also have a figment of my own design. Basically, and it spawns off of the motif in 21 Pilots, where they say, "I created this world to feel some control, destroy it if I want." And I'm like, And it just so happened that "in a world of my design" is what stuck, and it's going to be a main motif that's going to be said throughout the album, or throughout all the albums, both here and after this. I think that's a really important part of this story, is the fact that we have these two characters that exist in my mind. This is literally a construction that I have built to be the perfect world. I literally posted a video with my Alien plush and Ghostface plush saying, what about you being built like a bus driver? You being built like the bus? I mean, if it's funny, it's funny. that would get me to laugh. Sorry, I'm closing tabs that I don't need open because I have a lot of tabs. I have one tab open that I've just been like subtly listening to. So we played Even in Arcadia, Lo-Fi Edition, a couple streams ago, and I really like it. It's on Spotify. It's by this person named Dream Emblem, which is, I believe, a funny spinoff of Sleep Token. And I noticed that they posted Take Me Back to Eden, the whole Take Me Back to Eden album on YouTube. And I'm a little upset that it's not on streaming platforms yet, because I really like it and I've been listening to it. My favorite part is that the album is more like rock based than even in Arcadia is. And I like it, don't get me wrong, but like I think Ascension is really funny to listen to in lo-fi. That and Vor. Those two songs are really interesting to listen to in lo-fi. Maybe we'll play it later, like as we're like switching stuff around during like the project shift. But I don't know, I just found it so funny, like listening to Vor of all things in lo-fi form. I'm like, what on earth am I listening to? Okay, let's hear if this is correct.
Giving my present to ghosts.
No, okay, I know what the problem is. It's they're split like this.
Giving my present to ghosts who've moved on while life flowed.
Which, if this is the case, it might not be. Oh, it's not 3/4. It's 6/8. Ah, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Wait, so is the lyrics kind of like building a fake world or scenario in your head, like rethinking creative arguments, insults, conversations like that? Not necessarily. But it's like when you're having like a mental shutdown and you like start to close, you start to feel yourself like shut down, like socially, and you don't want to talk to anyone. Where do you retreat to? You retreat to your own mind because it's a safety place. No one can touch you when you're in your own mind. No one can hurt you. No one can affect you in any way. So it's meant to be a representation of like a safe place, something that I built myself and can retreat to. It is my safety place. So that's sort of what it means, and that's sort of where it's what I'm trying to reference with it is that this, whenever I'm like in these like really bad scenarios, like if we take a look at what Broken Mirrors currently is like leading towards, we have Finding Yourself, a song about wanting to stay together in a relationship with someone but eventually parting ways. Perfectly Imbalanced, a song about an imbalanced work life and becoming comfortable with it even in creative driven work. The Way You Look at Me, oh, that's not really, never mind, that's not lore related. Foundations, a song about being a foundation for others and not being enough. Better For Us, a song about toxic relationships and wanting to stay versus wanting to leave. Missing What Isn't Mine, a song about losing something important to you in your life, a passion, hobby, or person, trying to fill that hole with what's left behind. Building Roller Coasters, a song about childlike innocence and where it goes, how you grow up, and wanting to get it back. And so it's all this negativity being pushed. So where do you go to escape all of it? To a world of my... I go to a world of my design. Overthinking, panic attack, a safe place that, even if no one understands, still brings a lot of comfort and freedom. Exactly. That's it. When the world is too much, when the world is throwing everything it can at you, instead of giving up, you retreat. You retreat in order to fight another day. And you retreat into a world of your design. Because in your mind, no one can touch you. It's personalized to you. You can be as vocal about your problems with yourself as you want, or you can just sit in silence, meditate, and just find bliss. Find that inner sanctuary. And that's what's important about this world of my design. In a world of my design, it can be anything I want. It can be interpreted as anything. It can be interpreted as any particular place. I'm not going to say what mine is. I know what mine is, but it's very different for each person because it's personalized, and it should be. Your world should not be copied off of someone else. I think that's just a very that would be very unfortunate if it was. And I don't think anyone can possibly copy. It's going to be different one way or another, so it has to be personalized. But like we have 8 tracks here all talking about very intense topics. 7 tracks here talking about very intense topics in when it comes from like a mental standpoint. And with that, you have to have a place to retreat. You have to have a safe place. And that's where A World of My Design comes in. And this phrase will be repeated over several albums because it is the safe place. It is the like foundation that everything in this world is built off of. And that's the important part. Nothing would exist if it weren't for this world. Okay, let's hear this now. Let's just see if this is the way we want to go.
Giving my present to ghosts who've moved on while I float. I know I'm remembering alone.
Yeah, okay, so that's perfect. That's good. I don't even like this piano for this particular sound. I needed to get my mini grand back because I did not have it at the start of this stream.
Beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts who've moved on while I float. I know I'm remembering alone every detail, every tone.
I think these two come off, if I remember correctly, and get extended.
Every detail, every tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own.
Yeah. Actually, wait, hang on. Did I even?
Find my home.
I think it might just be on that. In which case, I'm fine leaving it there, because I think we're probably going to do something more instrumentally wise that could work. I have a world, many actually, some of my friends, favorite characters, even OCs, but more importantly, they don't care about realism. Friendly viruses, inhumane builds, somehow my safety. Exactly. That's the important part, is that it's your safety. It's your escape from reality. Because reality is unfortunately a little disappointing. And how do we balance out that disappointment with like keeping ourselves motivated to keep going and pushing despite the odds? It's keeping that world of safety that you can fill with whatever you want. I bring out stuff from my world quite a bit. It's what's written in my it's what's in my scrapbooks, my sketchbooks, my lyrics, my music video ideas, my content creation builds. So whether that be my Minecraft bases or my theme park builds for Planet Coaster, it's important that to me at least, that my world is brought out a little bit, because that's how I keep the creative juices flowing. That's how I keep myself sane. It's like, instead of it just being in here, I surround myself with it. And I know not a whole lot of people do that, and that's completely okay. That's entirely depending on how the person is and how they operate. But keeping that like mental world where you can just build whatever you want, keep whoever you want in there. It's bliss. It is what I would call paradise. And that's a very important word that I say, paradise. I'm going to flash something on screen to explain why this is so and this is not like, this is lore related, but it's not done in any way. Are you ready? Are you ready? Is everyone ready? This is a future song title. And gone. Just like that. If you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't. That's a future song title. Relating to lore. But it's not going in this album. And if you were here for our stream last week where we were talking about like the lore as a bigger project and where it's going, then you'll see where that title, you might be able to piece together where that title is going and like how it relates to everything as a whole. It's a bit of a, I don't think I've given enough detail. I have like everything listed here in a document for that particular song. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be fantastic when that song drops. I have like so many ideas for it. I want to talk to people about my OCs, but I don't know how to not make it sound cringe, I guess. So instead I either imagine talking to them about it or make another scenario. Which, I mean, yeah, like if you're having trouble talking about it, you can like definitely like, first off, finding people in like the same fandoms as you that also like have their OCs that they really like and want to share. I know a few. I've been a part of a few communities with people that have like OCs, and I've seen some like really fun stuff created. And the people that are like make these OCs are so passionate about what they do and like creating these characters. In a way, I'm jealous because I don't have nearly that much creative power to like build a character that fits inside a universe so well. But that's... yeah, so we have like our path that we are following here for Broken Mirrors. The title that just flashed on screen is a future project, but it's very important that I mention that a world of my design is meant to feel like paradise. Paradise. Let's continue, shall we? I'm gonna leave that on a little cliffhanger. I'm gonna let that sink in.
No, I'm remembering alone every detail, every tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering where.
Whoa. Let's get rid of all this first. There we go. And then... there we go.
No, I'm remembering alone every detail, every tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering when
I'm gonna go ahead and re-record over this, but as long as I get like the recordings right.
trapped between worlds on my past and the present all blur. Want to go back to how things were. The past and the present.
I'm gonna go and cut that here for a second.
The past and the present all blur. Want to go back to how things were, and I know that.
Okay, so it's right there that I gotta change it back. Hang on. Let's take care of that first.
And I.
Where is it? There it is.
And I know that go back to how things were, and I know that the past is a lie. Know that the past is a lie.
Actually, hang on. No, I just need this picture.
Figment of my own design. Sign.
Yeah, this one. Right? Yeah.
Sign. The rose.
Yeah, this.
Sign. The rose.
No, what did I do different? There's something different here. Oh, no, so it was on the C. Okay. Well, I don't make OCs for other fandoms. I've made them to finally be free, to have a free to loud imagination. I mean, yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, when, like, the people in fandoms tend to have, like, really strong, like, OC, like, characters and tend to like really enjoy sharing their OCs. So even if it's like not part of an OC, like I can imagine people really enjoying like just hearing like about people creating stuff, because it's absolutely insane what people in the fandoms can do. As I said, I'm pretty jealous of them. They have a lot of creative power behind what they do, and it's absolutely insane. Okay. Can we get some autotune / pitch correcting? A little JK, but would love to see what that looks like. I mean, it's scratch vocals. There's really no point in doing that. considering I wrote the song at like 10 p.m. at night on a Saturday. I'm not really inclined to do that right now. It's like there's no. If I were re-recording the vocals and I were doing actual like demo vocals, then yeah, I would put auto-tune and pitching on it just to sort of like make everything as clean as it can be. But right now we're just doing scratch vocals. But welcome on in, Char Char Beings. Char Char Blinks. How are you doing? Hang on, let me quickly test this out because I want to hear it for myself. The past and the present all blur. Want to go back to how things were. And I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. Lost into glasses of time, a paradigm. Oh dang, I'm super sorry. No worries. It didn't sound like you meant it in like a mean way. More like just a joking way when you came in. I've got this like sixth sense for tone indicators for some reason. Like class 1, Cosmo and Willow have string personalities and get very passionate about what they like. Not sure for Avery though. Define. I'm curious on what you mean by class 1 QD. Is that like something that you've created on your own, or is that like something that these characters are tied to? Glasses of time, a paradigm. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you are. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna steal you. Put you over here. You're gonna go. You get moved over here. Get cleaned up. Get duplicated. Same thing with you. You're gonna get cleaned up and duplicated. Okay, there we go. So it's a sustained chord, and then it goes into its regular chord form. All right, so that means that the chorus should be done. Actually, everything should be done until. Jeez. Okay. Next thing's next. We gotta go ahead and I'm gonna move this dot, which allows us to have like a pickup measure. Did I do it right? No, I did not. There we go. Okay. So you're gonna start right there. Disguise to me, just be my demise. Wait, hang on. Why did you change? What? That should not change. You should still be 94 should be where you're at. All right. Yeah. A beautiful liar in disguise. I'm like multiple different classes that hold 2 to 3 OCs in them. I can name them off if you want, though. I'm curious. Yeah. I'm also curious as to what you mean by like class. Like, are we talking like how established these characters are? Like the higher the class, like the more established these characters are, the more details about them, the more personality they have. I'm curious as to like what we're defining as class. Okay, let me go ahead and hear just these again because I want to. First off, I want to put these back together. I just want to remind myself of like what this is supposed to sound like. A beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts who've moved on while I flow. I know I'm remembering alone every detail, every tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering when I'll find my home. The past and the present all blur. Want to go back to how things were, and I
know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. The rose tinted glasses of time, a paradigm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I really like that. There's class 1, my first OCs, Cosmo, Avery, and Willow. They're the most expressive and well used. See, that's what I figured. I figured that you like class them based on like how much you use them or like how detailed they are, and like how much they like have. Then class 2, the ones I call book story OCs. We have Addison, Distort, and Asher/Fern, who I've talked about before. That name does sound familiar. Yes, Asher/Fern. I do have like recollections of you talking about them. I'm curious as to like what you mean by backstory OCs. Like, are they meant to like be like side characters? Are they meant to help your class 1 OCs, or is this like they have their own stories but they're just not as like developed as like the class 1s? I do like the class system though. The class system is actually very nice. And a good way to like keep track of your characters.
A beautiful liar in disguise.
Okay. With this in mind, we can also go ahead and start doing formatting. So V1. Why are you the way that you are? I do selection? No. Bar B update position? No. Man. I hate these. Whatever. And then U. Course. C1. And then this is break. I'm gonna go ahead and copy over this. And we'll add in like a little bit more of like a rhythmic feel. Boom, 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 boom. And then V2. I'm pretty sure here what we're gonna do is we're just going to yeah, something like that. Measure 53 is going to be course 2. It's going to bother me if this is capitalized and the others aren't. There we go. They have more interesting backstory. Also, they aren't as used as class 1 or know anyone in that class. Also, I like experimenting with them as more of a joke. Gotcha. However, Fern and Asher are still in the works, or work because they're one person. That's interesting, though. The fact that class 1s do not know about class 2s and class 2s do not know about class 1s. But I get what you mean by wanting like more characters to like experiment with. In a similar way, like I'll write music that will never see the light of day. Just to like mess around, try out different stuff. In fact, I got a whole document for that. Where is it? Open session. Where are you? I passed it. Random melodies and ideas. I love this project folder because it is full of random shit. I also don't know if I have all the instruments in here, so whatever we do, we cannot save. Someone remind me, do not save this document. I don't have Portal. Shit. Yes, I'm aware contact cannot be recalled successfully. And Portal's missing, as I said. I'm surprised I went through all of my plugins in my head and only why are there two of you? And only just now figured out that Portal was somehow miraculously just like that figured out that Portal was the only one missing. Okay, let's reformat this that way. So what's the contact instance that's not loaded? I do not know. But yeah, in here like we have a bunch of stuff that we mess around with. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. If that's the way I think it is, please tell me. Please tell me. Please. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fuck. Shit. Okay, hang on. maybe this is savable. Maybe this is salvageable. Hang on. Because I just installed this goddamn thing. Where's my native instruments? Maybe this is savable. Is it under my products? Where on earth is my... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna drag this off screen if I can. Nope. Can't do that. What? Okay, hang on. I'm so sorry. We're gonna switch to the Facecam stream while I quickly figure this out. Because I cannot share. Add a serial number? What the fuck? You're gonna make me add serial numbers for all this stuff? Is it license transfer? Is that what I'm looking for? No. What on earth? Can I just get my license keys? Can I get my key? No, I don't want to fucking buy anything. God damn it. Order history. Is it under order history? No, it's probably under my products and downloads. Where do I get my keys for stuff? I actually don't know. What on earth are you looking for? Where can I find my serial number? I log into this page. Okay, just log me into the page. There we go. There's all my serial numbers. What happened and why? I look away for 2 seconds to get Dr. Pepper. My contact, I forgot I needed to actually activate my contact. So give me 1 quick second. I'm looking for it. Where on earth is... Okay. What was this? This was, Exhale, right? I think this was Oh my god. Can I just put in the complete 13? Will that work? Who told you to do that? Oh my god. I'm messing everything up. Give me the goddamn serial code. You can now reinstall this product from your library. I already could. Why are you fucking with me right now? This is contact. Where on earth is contact? I have contact 7 bundle. Bruh. Wait, did I install... Oh my god, I didn't. I don't want to buy contact 8. Man. Alright, so I made a lapse in my judgment. Apparently the contact that I installed I do not have. Show me legacy versions. God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you, Native Instruments. Give me contact 7. Applications. Yes, install contact 7. Go ahead and uninstall contact 8. I'm gonna close this document very quickly. Yes, ignore this time. I don't really care. I'm closing the document before anything bad happens. So the point being, there is a document in my on my hard drive where I just test stuff. It's random, like it's me testing effects, it's me testing instruments, and like getting general ideas. Please, Native Instrument, do not do this to me. How to uninstall? Oh my god, I need to uninstall this thing manually. God damn it. Alright, guess we're doing this. Because I can't have contact 8 and contact 7 running. Settings. Apps. Installed apps. Where's contact? Image was contact 8. Go ahead and uninstall that shit. Yes, uninstall it. Okay, this is going phenomenal. This is going swimmingly. I did not even consider the fact that I was installing contact 8. I have contact 6, 7, and 8, and I don't understand why on earth it made me install 8 first. 7, my beloved, I will never update unless absolutely vilely necessary. Oh, please, just don't make me close Pro Tools. I'm actually going to cry. I'm just going to open back up Nostalgia, because we were working on that. This escalated interestingly. It has. It has. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Did you redeem my hydrate? Let me go ahead and do that very quickly. I am sorry. Welcome on in, extraterrestrials. How are you doing? Or exoterrestrials. Sorry, things just went. Okay. Whew. Sorry. I got the good news. Context 7 is now added. Oh. Oh, thank God. This is the problem with getting a new computer, is that I've got to install hundreds upon hundreds of gigabytes of sound. Shake me and slap. What? Mellow, what? Mellow, what? What is happening? What do you mean? You're dumb, stupid, but kind of smart. What did you do, Mellow? I don't know if I should be concerned with that fact or not. What is happening? Don't mind the other things I said, EXO. What? You said, in all caps, shake me and slap my freaking face. What the hell is happening? I'm perfectly fine. I don't think so. What did you do? Genuinely, like, what did you do, Mellow? I'm so lost. Okay, let's continue working on this thing. Okay. Should I resend the class 3 chat, or can you reread it? Did you send it? Hang on, I don't think I saw it. Oh, okay, no, I saw, okay. And finally, class 3. This only has 2 OCs, Widow and Neptune. I call these the Misfits because they're siblings to class 1 OCs, and I like to canon they do random chaotic stuff together. Honestly, pretty fun. The fact that you can just have characters. Everything is okay. I don't believe you. Staring at you. OMG, dancing potato. Mellow, what are you doing? What happened? Genuinely, like, what happened? Is there something I need to, like, look at? My ex texted me. You better not have responded, Mellow. You better not have responded. Hang on. I got a mic here. You better not have responded, Mellow. Do not dare say that you responded. Mellow! We do not condone texting exes in this house. In fact, let's refer back to the source that this song is based off of, shall we? I'm going to say this very slowly for everyone in chat. This is what inspired the song, mind you. Nostalgia is a beautiful liar. It shows you highlight reels while hiding all the reasons things ended. You scroll through old photos, replay conversations, and convince yourself that what's gone was better than what remains. But clinging to memories keeps you trapped between worlds. Physically here, but mentally living in moments that no longer exist. You're giving away your present to ghosts who have already moved on with their lives. I'm just saying, this song didn't spawn out of nowhere. Mellow, you better not have. What did you say? What did you do? Genuinely, you got me worried now, Mellow. What did you do? Like, what did you text? Oh, let's play the song in the background while we process this. Rip my ears. I'm sorry. I needed to get a point across, cutie. I needed to get a point across so bad. It was imperative that this point gets across. A beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts who moved on while life followed. I know I'm remembering alone
every detail, every tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering when I'll find my home. The past and the present all blur, want to go back to how things were. And I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. The rose-tinted glasses of time, a paradigm.
I want to make sure that works. Anyway, I love my KSL OCs. Cosmo's a lesbian and Neptune's gay. We love gay OCs. Woo! Oh, this shit is fire. Oh, thank you so much, EXO. So the thing is, I wrote the song like Saturday night, cause I got some news from a friend, and I was just, hang on. She asked how I was. I was truthful. We had a whole conversation for like an hour. Hello. We don't entertain the conversations. We remain cordial, but we don't entertain them. We don't do that, Mello. Okay, so let's talk about sort of the history of the song. I got some pretty sad news to hear Saturday night from a friend. And I was why is Instagram not working? Okay, great. Yeah, I guess we'll just wait for that to load. Then I said we should. Mello! You did not say you want to meet up and talk. Mello! Cancel that now. Say you change your mind. Say you change your mind. Exactly. No, Cutie's over here saying the same thing. Mello! We do not do that. They're an X for a reason. Okay, why is Instagram not working? Genuinely, why is Instagram not working? No, genuinely, I did too, EXO. That should not be happening. Well, you're digging yourself into a hole. We're trying to fill it up before you end up in a bad spot. Like, I don't plan on talking like dating talk, just as two people. Uh-huh. Sure, pal. Sure, Mello. We don't do that. It is a very dangerous game to text exes, I swear. Take it from me. Take it from me. I've had my fair share of texting back exes, and they have all ended atrociously. I'm not trying to reignite anything. See, that's what you say, and then it's going to snowball. It's already snowballed. We both agree that we don't like each other anymore. And then you're going to start spending time with each other, and then it's going to be... oh, come on in, Bug. You're going to start spending time with each other, and then you're going to end up having feelings again. Things are going to ignite, it's going to get complicated, and then it's going to be a whole mess. Mello, it's better just to leave things as they are. Mello. Would be a very opportunity right now. I mean, we already did that, but I grabbed a second microphone. Someone left this Audio-Technica microphone on my desk. I think it was Jonah. Exactly. No, be careful, Mello. This is a very slippery slope. Do not fall down it. Also, hey, cutie, over the red platform button. You're being stupid with love, though. See, Bug just got here, and he gets it. He gets it. You do not text exes. Bug can tell you. Bug has been, like, my #1 deterrent of texting exes. In fact, I told him recently, I'm like, yeah, so I did this. He's like, no, you did not. No, you fucking did not. I'm like, whoa, hang on. First off, I wasn't able to get the message through. He's like, okay, good. Leave it at that. Hello, I started the top. Anywho, hi. Yeah, no, I got the second microphone now that I can just... It's a prop microphone at this point. It does technically work. It's a USB mic. But I could just be like, It's happening within the next few weeks. Hello. Oh! I'm gonna actually punt you. I'm gonna punt you when I see you on Saturday, Mello. Holy crap, you're making me upset. Do not, Mello. I swear to dumb angel Lord, I'm proud to say I have a clean streak of never texting exes. I think is a crazy statement. All right, so Instagram decided to be a bitch. I guess we will never see what I wanted to show. Did I post it anywhere else? I don't think I did. Unless, hang on, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Am I smart? Unless you manage to make my weekends busy yourself, then it shall happen. I will! No, genuinely, I will in order to stop this from happening. I will, like, just make sure you have no free time. No free time at all. If Instagram's time to load. Did I post this on TikTok or am I an absolute idiot? Oh my god, I didn't post it on Instagram. God damn it. Okay. I guess we're waiting for Instagram to load on Google, which will take like 2 years. Anyway, let's go back to this in the meantime. We got lyrics to write. So, yes, thank you. Mello, do you like Slurpee? Yeah, let's figure out if Mello likes Slurpee. I already know Mello likes mozzarella sticks, so I might just bombard Mello with mozzarella sticks in order to get Mello to not go meet up with their ex. Something I said once. K? Colombia. Colombia doesn't start with K. What's the context of you thinking? What's the context of you thinking that Colombia starts with K? I gotta know. I gotta know. All right, so verse 2. What are we thinking? Usually when it comes to my my lyrics, I like to tell a story. Had Slurpee a few minutes ago, and now I got Slurpee on the brain. Yeah, that's fair. That's 100% fair. Time, do you like Slurpee? I do like Slurpee. It's a pretty good, like, quick treat to grab. I'll just walk into a 7-Eleven, pour myself one, buy it, and then walk out. Slurpee makes me think of Glee or Heathers. It makes me think of Heathers more than it does Glee. But that's because I'm, like, Heathers, God. See, it's not like whenever you say Slurpee, there's a whole song that comes to mind or something about freezing your brain. Who would do that? You can take the kid out of theater, but you can never take the theater out of the kid. Theater kids, exactly. Oh my god, exactly. Alright. What story do we want to tell with this? How do we want the second verse? I see pointing at myself as well. How do we want to tell this story, basically? We have verse 1, which is sort of setting up the idea. Chorus, which is talking about where we are. And verse 2, I feel like should be about moving somewhere. So where are we going to go? We're at point A right now. What exactly is point B? And how are we going to get there? Someone brought up DH to enhance to me recently and I had a visceral reaction. Oh. That visceral reaction to Dear Evan Hansen. I was doing a thing with my friend. She says a letter. I'm going to say the first thing that comes to mind. When she said K, I thought, what starts with K? I don't know, kangaroo? Kazakhstan? Why'd you think Colombia, not like Kazakhstan? Carat, but specifically relating to, like, diamonds, like a diamond carat. Or 24 karat gold. Basically just like how pure is like the gem. Okay, so where do we want to go with the song? I'm still trying to figure that out. I drink water today. Good for you, Mello. Now eat some food. Please eat some food. 2 meals? Okay, perfect. I'll give you the pass for 2 meals. That's the lowest we're gonna go though. So if you keep eating 2 meals, I will meet you in the middle there. I was trying to think of the first word that starts with K, and my brain said cookie. Okay, maybe there is a maybe there is like a connection between Colombia and K. Lowest? What do you mean lowest? I mean lowest. If you tell me you've had 1 meal a day, I won't accept that. If you tell me you've had a snack all day, I won't accept that. I know your address, Mello. I will send food. I've got 2 delivery services on my phone. And I unfortunately am an adult with money, so I can do whatever I want with it. And you can't stop it. So you better answer truthfully, otherwise I will send more food. Again, I was thinking of the sound, not the letter. K and C make similar sounds. They do. In this case, they do. Well, I have a hot dog and a hot pocket. Okay, I will accept that. That is okay. But we need to be better. We need to be doing 3 meals a day. Well, give me your address and I'll send you a Slurpee. I can send Mello a Slurpee right now. 7-Eleven just Uber Eats that. The funny thing is, nobody knows my address. So nobody can send me anything. 1 meal a day is acceptable. Cutie, you better be eating too. Everyone in my chat, you better be eating food. I can't have food such things delivered to me when it's dark. You make it really hard, Mello. Wasn't food dropped off to you at like 11 p.m. at night? From what I heard. I bet I could find your address. But my mom wasn't home that day? Okay. That makes sense. It's a whole story. Okay. I ate his Slurpee. How do you eat a Slurpee? I feel like you just have to sort of drink it. Or I guess like the base term would be consume Slurpee. I eat twice a day, but normally? What do you mean normally? You all need to eat. Food's important. But Mello, I don't know if you can find my address. And if you do, please let me know where you find it, because that needs to get scrubbed. Eating Slurpee is a mindset. Thank you. That is a beautiful that's a beautiful quote. Eating Slurpee is a mindset. You know what? On that note, I have to agree. But like time, I got crazy detective skills. Every now and then when I really need to. Let me see. If you're planning on asking who I think you're asking, she does not have it. She does not have it. If you're trying to ask Bug does not even remember my birthday, so that's not even in the question. I have a bad sleep schedule and wake up at dinner, okay. I mean, even still, it's like, even if you have like a messed up sleep schedule or you're not sleeping at the socially acceptable time. I had to put that in parentheses because I think there's a lot of times where it's like not socially acceptable, but like you can still sleep 8 hours a day and it'll be fine. Still having at least 2 meals a day is important. 3 is like the standard. 1, 2, 3 play country. Pam talks to you. Had the urge to call you a clock. Yes, I am on 1, 2, 3 Playground Street. How did you know? Can't believe you doxed me, cutie. How'd you find that out? Who gave you that information? A beautiful liar in disguise. It's like... something wants me to go with that line. A beautiful snow globe of time. And I think it's just like... because in my mind, a snow globe is frozen in time. Anything on the inside is not going to get out, and it's not going to get in. So theoretically, could work. That and like people like will look at snow globes and like remember something, like because it will. Sometimes snow globes like hold like sentimental value. I can already think of one just thinking of a snow globe. Christmas of 2013. 2013? Yeah, 2013. That was a rough. Yeah, that was rough because that was when my grandfather got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and I remember my go-to item was just a snow globe, and I'd just be constantly shaking it. So, like, snow globes do hold memories, in that way. I looked at snow globes and get pissed off. I can't eat the stuff that's inside. You know what? To that extent, that also is real. I have torn open so many snow globes because I just got bored and wanted to taste the inside. I'm gonna DM you on Discord just to confirm. Okay. First, I predict why we shouldn't go to a parade. Then I read my friend's mind. Now I dox my friends. I swear I'm not psychic. I mean, sometimes psychic abilities are real. I fully believe that like you can know something without actually being told. And also, I strongly feel like I have prophetic dreams. I will dream something and it'll happen. Not like directly after, but it'll be like months or like years down the line. I'll be like, I had a dream of this moment. You were there. You said that. We did this. Like down to like the very specific details. Oh boy. That is the most generic thing ever, Mellow. That's not even an address. Where's this going? Wait, hang on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I see where your head's at. Can I get M? Join her. The on her mind. Mellow, don't send the hums. Don't send the hums. Was it on the box or something? No, Jinling, was it on the? No, I thought it came. Did it not come in a separate box? My God, did I just give you something with my address on it, Mellow? I should have personally wrapped it myself. I do not remember if my address was on the present that I gave you. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I did do an oopsie. I did do an oopsie. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, let's play this song again, shall we? Remember we're writing a song.
A beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. The echoes of life as it was crush my soul and make me feel numb. I'm giving my present to ghosts.
He effed up big time. I did.
While life flowed. I know I'm remembering alone every detail,
I did have
every
bad.
tone. I'm trapped between worlds on my own, wondering when I'll find my home. The past and the present all blur.
Wait, music is still
Want to
stream
go
topic?
back to
Surprisingly,
how
it is.
things were, and I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. The rose tinted glass is a time, a paradigm.
I really like the use of the word paradigm. I have never used the word paradigm before, but I really like it. It sounds very it's like, because it means a pattern, like a recurring pattern, something. And so like in the context of this, you are it's like you're constantly falling into the cycle of nostalgia. You're constantly getting yourself trapped between like the past and the present through these figments of that you're creating in your mind of like how events played out or how they should have played out. And that's what I really like about how that ends. I just gave my foot a concussion. How do you give your foot a concussion? You mean you just like put it to sleep or something? Those ad messages are really cute. Actually so cute. I know. I'm really happy with them. The Seribot messages where it says the timeline is diverting for 90 seconds. Take this time to get a drink or a snack, and we'll be back on the main timeline shortly. And then welcome back to the main timeline, y'all. I really do like that I could personalize them and that those are what they are, because it's one of my favorite things. I want to lean more heavily into the fact that, like, injure the foot. I mean, I didn't think it was possible to get a concussion on your foot, but I mean, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. It's scary. On my third monitor, I just see Mello is typing. And it's been like that for the past 5 minutes. I don't know what Mello's doing. Oh, I see. I see. I see. So, Mello, you're going to be a private investigator for me whenever I need it. Is what I'm hearing. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, it's time to scrub the internet from what people know. Yeah. I just hope there's, like, no, like, there's not enough public information on me to know that stuff. Even still, like, yep. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're right. No, you're right, Mello. I challenged you, and you actually did it. Man, you better keep that to yourself. Do not be handing that info out to anyone else that will use that information for malice. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. Do not give that info out. You will not. You will not give that info. Oh, I'll keep it to myself. Okay, yeah. You better. I swear, I will know that it's you if something ends up arriving on my doorstep. If something consumable ends up on my doorstep, I know exactly who to blame, and it's gonna be you, Mello. Okay. Where are we? We're still trying to figure out a second verse for this. A beautiful snow globe of time. How can I know when I cross the line? I'm gonna write that down. Between living here and what am I thinking? A beautiful snow globe of time. How can I know when I cross the line between living here and back then? Between living here and back then. Siren calls and what if, like, an alien land on your doorstep? Like, what if finally knocks? Like, what if? I mean, hey, I find that mildly interesting, and I unfortunately feel like I would entertain that idea. I'd be like, what are you? Why are you here? If an alien landed on my doorstep, I'd be like, whoa. How can I, like, what can you do? How can I know? No way, Mel. I just realized you have 6-7 in your username. We don't accept 6-7 here. That's not a thing. We do not accept 6-7 here. I am alien. Oh, that's right. My bad, cutie. I thought we were talking about... I forgot you mentioned the very beginning of your stream. I forgot you mentioned that at the beginning of the stream that you're alien. Sorry. I am so sorry about that. That should have clicked instantly, but it didn't. I feel goofy now. I feel so goofy. Siren. Sirens will call and will lure. Yeah. Sirens will call and... I just realized my watch is about to die, isn't it? Oh, 17%. Yeah, I better get that charged up before I head to bed. Because I need to know how bad my sleep score will be tonight. I feel like my sleep score has been a constant, like, 50 and below. I will not lie. That's alright. 671 is area code for Guam because my blood be Guam blood. ZP freaking swarms you clock. So that's it. We're just gonna be insulting me, calling me a clock. Yeah, you know what? I can accept that. I can accept being called a clock. Okay. No, we are not doing that. We are so not doing that. Sirens will call and will lure. Actually, I do like that line. Sirens will call and will lure. What's a good rhyme for lure? Me and time, it do be a mellow time together. The brain consumed me. If the boot fits. Oh my god. What is happening? We're already doing mellow time on Saturday. Brain rot consumed. It did consume you, yes. The fact that you just said that in my chat does mean that it consumed you. I need to like start like blocking the phrase. It's gonna be blacklisted. 67 CAC Roman numerals and also Morse code if anyone's that smart to encode it. If anyone's smart to do that. That's all gonna be that's all gonna be detained. That's all gonna be blacklisted. This is chaos. It is chaos. We've barely written a second verse, and that's what I wanted to do tonight. It's fine. It's fine. These streams are gonna be longer anyway, so we got time. I'm not too I'm not too mad about that. What was I gonna do? Rhyme zone. That's right. I was gonna look up a rhyme for lure. None of these are good. I'm gonna go ahead and do near rhymes. Nope, not near rhymes. Where is it? It's advanced, isn't it? Alright, Rhyme Zone has decided that it wants to hate me today. What? What am I reading? What is that? I don't know what that means, XO. That's just straight gibberish to me. Mellow. Hello. There's no way. Oh my god, it's a cipher. Start stream 15 minutes and see you clock. 6, 7. I texted my ex. That's pretty much where we've been. It's been an hour and a half. I've shared like 90 seconds of music, and y'all have just been going nuts. We've got a Zeeps. I've been insulted and called a clock. There's been 6, 7 mentioned, and an X has been texted. Not in that particular order, but the fact that all these things I've mentioned have absolutely like should not be happening in one stream. This is my first time here too. Yeah. I swear it's not this chaotic. Guys, I should text one of my exes too. Do not! Do not! Hey, so an ex just texted me. No, I'm just kidding. I have learned my lesson. I will not be doing such things. Do I want to? Yes. Will I? No. Okay. There are some pretty good rhymes here. And something happened with a file. There's a file? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that happened too. I got doxxed. Mello doxed me. That also happened on stream. Yep. It's just such a strong night. What can I say? You really just okay, you really did that. All that's getting banned. All that's getting blocked from my chat at the end of stream. We ain't doing that. Sirens will call and will lure, promising that, and promise it's the cure. The cure? I'm not liking the second verse all too much. I don't know where it's going. And I'm still trying to figure that out, like what the story is that we want to tell. Y'all have exes? I say having a person who never broke up with me but isn't talking to me for 5 months. Alan, I was told age is just a number while you were gone. What? What does that mean? Yeah, there are a lot of variations. I might just get a bot, I might get an AI bot that's like, hey, if you detect 6 and 7 next to each other in any particular fashion, in any language, in any numerical sense, ban whoever said it. Just straight ban whoever said it. Turns the Homestuck be like, yeah. Immature. Technically, yes, that works. Homestuck. Okay, I need to remind myself what we're doing again. So, a beautiful liar in disguise. Listening might just be my demise. I have an ex, failed talking stages, and an ex situationship, and then very flirty friends. I'm not kidding, Rohan, I never trusted you anyways. Drop kicks a child and flies into the wallpaper. Okay. Okay. I have I'm not gonna say what I have, cause that's gonna probably be bad on me. I personally chance have kissed 3 of my friends, but we don't talk about that anyways. Flirting with friends is so peak unless it gets crazy. Unless it gets crazy, in which case, yeah. Look, I mean, we've all kissed the homies at least once. What can I say? I don't think I've ever kissed any of my homies. I hope not. I hope I have. I hope that's still the case. It's not like while I've been passed out or like while I'm shit face or something. Took kissing the homies goodnight a little too seriously. I have and will kiss the homies. I mean, it's the homies. Like, of course, like, it's going to be really hard to resist. Ironically, translate to Flop Tropica. I don't know why it translated to Flop Tropica. Wonder what that language is in. How could I not? Exactly. Like, I got a handsome man that I call my husband. His name is Social. What I would do to kiss that man IRL. I mean, we have kissed IRL. We are married. We went to Greece, and Greece stays between me and him. I'd say my first kiss is someone I won't regret with. Who was my first kiss with? Actually, no, I remember. It was with my best friend from high school. I still talk to her, by the way. So, when I say that, I was really good friends with someone in high school, and our friend group sort of pressured us into going out on dates, like peer pressure. We tried, didn't work out, but we still remained friends. Last I saw her, I think was when was it again? It was November. I saw her in November when she came back into town. Literally one of my closest slash best friends. That I called to my shoddy bay. Oh, you love that. You love to see it. My first kiss wasn't a big deal. The whole idea at first, whatever, doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it kind of makes sense to me. It's like sort of a milestone when in a relationship. That's so fire. And I mean, like, it's also like taking steps into making a relationship more intimate. Because I mean, that's also like a part of it is like how like close are you with this person? Like, what are you willing to do intimately with? It's like first kiss, first make out, stuff like that. It's all just like it's more of like a mental thing than it is like a social standard thing. Because I mean, people say like you should like your classmates might say like, oh, like you should have had your first kiss by this point. That doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter. It's more of like a where are you? You have kisses, bro. The only touch love I had was when my never mind. What? What do you mean by that, cutie? Okay, maybe then I didn't understand because it was with someone that I was not in a relationship with, nor knew very well. Yeah, typically it's with if it's in that situation, like then it's more of like checking off a box on a list, which doesn't hold as much sentimental value as it does in a relationship. Once that kiss actually means something, then it becomes a then it actually like holds like more value, and it actually like stands a little bit more as a as like a first kiss or as like a general milestone, like as to where you are in life. But once again, those milestones do not need to be at like a certain point in time. They can come and go like as they please. They can take as long as they like, or they can happen as quick. All that matters is that you are comfortable when it happens. You and the person that's with are both 100% on board with it and consent to it. Consent's a big thing. That is a very big thing. My dad woke me up by placing his hand somewhere. He apologized and did it again. Oh! Oh, I see. I see, cutie. I understand the... Let me have Mel's wanted the box. She's in a happy relationship with a man, but if she ever gets married to that woman, I'm gonna take credit. She liked me when I identified as a woman. I liked her, and then I was gonna tell her, but then COVID. Then we both got over the crush and are still close, and we kissed because we got pulled into spin the bottle. Each time I only spin to her twice, and she spin to me once. I mean, yeah, not a bad scenario for a first kiss to occur. It was like, as long as you like both felt like a connection during the time, like I say that's what's important. But yeah, no, that's I am terribly sorry to hear about that, cutie. I unfortunately am not in a place to give feedback on that or to give like any advice on that. But spin the bottle sounds so unreal, like movie type stuff. Yeah, no, it kind of does in a way. It's like you only see it in movies. I don't think I've ever participated in a game of spin the bottle. And again, I wasn't invited to a lot of parties, but it's fine. My school days are over. I could literally give less of a shit. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move all this down. Okay. Actually, what I want to do, I want to start just like scratching stuff down. Any ideas that come to mind when we have this chord progression playing is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna keep this on loop for now, and we're just gonna see what comes to mind because we also gotta come up with a bridge as well, which is a problem. We also gotta do. Yeah, I never expected to do it, but it was with close people, so I couldn't care less. If it's with close people, then makes sense. Spin the bottle, and also inside 12 through K through 12 schools have the same vibes. Fake. Yeah. Oh yeah. Second time he did that, he immediately moved his hand away. He didn't want me to know that he did that. Guess I am a goof fake sleeper. Oh, guess I am a good fake sleeper. And I got on the alt now. Got on an alt for now for PC. So sleep well, peace. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. You missed a lot of interesting stuff, but that's okay. Chat's been all over the place, but sleep well, my friend. Hope your rest day was well earned.
And I know that the past is a lie.
I miss everything. Nah, you didn't miss it. It's nothing like important. It's just the nightly banter, I'll say.
Time. Past and the present all blur. Want to go back to how things were. Miss it's the cure.
If the other 4 people I've kissed, I'm so close with. Currently, I think 2 out of the 3 people I've kissed, I'm close with. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Mello, what's up, cutie? The one I'm not close with is my ex. The one that you're gonna go see. The one that you're gonna go talk to, Mello. That ex. I still cannot understand that you decided to do that, Mello. Oh, like genuinely, why? So funny that you bring that up. Why? Why is that funny that I bring that up, Mello? Exactly. Look, we're going in circles. But not like this.
When I'll find my home, the past and the present all blur. Go back to how things were, and I know that the past is a lie, a figment of my own design. Rose tinted glasses of time, a paradigm. Snow globe of time. How can I know when I cross the line? Living past in blur.
I like those first 2 lines, but I'm honestly not sure about the rest. Okay, I still gotta think about like what I'm. I guess we could probably look at the reference and see like what we get from that. That's why I literally came into chat saying "shake me and slap me on my face." Yeah, I know. I pieced that together when you said it. Who summoned me? What's a good time to be resummoned? Ears bleed. Ear bleeds are interesting. Sorry. I did not mean to make your ears bleed again, cutie. I just need to smack some sense into Mello very quickly. Just give a little. Let's smack you around. Well, I think you're the cause for half of my gray hairs, I think. I don't know why I did what I did. You shouldn't. You should not have done that. In a very platonic way, gray hairs are fine. What do you mean gray hairs are fine? I have several gray hairs growing, and I am not a fan of them. They're especially like starting to come in like on the wisps here, going back. I feel like I'm turning into like Mr. Fantastic. But the thing is, my stress isn't caused from saving the world. My stress is caused because of things in my life. Yeah, we'll go with that. Where on earth is this thing again? It's in my personal server for that. Okay. Is there anything else that like I want to like? We could go ahead and start looking at stuff from the ending of this. Because the ending is you're giving your present away to ghosts. The hardest truth is that you're remembering alone. Remembering your detail you speak. They found peace by letting go of what you still hold on to. Your mind wasn't designed to live in the past. It was made for right now. for building new connections, for healing, for growth beyond what was. The memories worth keeping are the ones that gently inform your future, not the ones that hold it hostage. Let the past stay where it belongs. Today needs you more. See, it's stuff like that that, like, I think that would be a really good bridge idea. Like, you're needed for building connections. You're needed for, you're needed in today, and you should leave the past where it is. What are you guys talking about? In a very loved way, you're all insane. So am I. Oh yeah, no, everyone's a little bit insane. I have parental issues where older people are finding gray hairs, and just gray hair be looking a little good. Okay. Oh, okay, Mel. So just say that like you like the gray hairs. Why did I even say that? Cutie, you're awesome. My graying is genetics plus stress. Wouldn't mind it too much if they weren't on top of my head and so obvious. Sorry, I'm going back to Mello saying what Mello said. Save the world. Clock that produces music instead of time. You saved me. Graying is okay. Who summoned me? Insane in the memory. Insane in the brain. You all latched onto that way too quickly. The fact that everyone was just called insane. To an extent, the statement holds up. It holds value. Still insane that it was said, though. Or still crazy that it was said, though. Okay. Most of my celebrity crushes are twice my age. My celebrity crushes consist of Zendaya the Queen. And any woman in the MCU that can kick ass. Like, hello, please. Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlett Johansson, please hit my line. Please hit my line. Yes, no, wait, I just heard MCU, but yes, MCU women. So glad I managed to get you on conversation with that. I would argue I'm the most sane in chat. As of right now. The longer you hang out here, Exa, the more you mentally join us. Especially the ones that could kill me. Oh, hell yeah. You know, well, you just reminded me of this really funny video that I saw the other day. I reference it on such a regular basis, but nobody understands what it is. It's, let me find it. It's just like a minute-long spiel of someone asking a woman to kill him. And he says it with such like a serious voice, but the stuff that comes out of his mouth is just batshit insane. Where is it? Oh my god, it's the first thing that pops up. Alright, we're gonna watch this. It is 1 minute long, but it feels painstakingly longer. Unfortunately, for me, I went completely bonkers 5 weeks without meditation. Friends, to get your dad. He started a new disease and is contagious. Believe me, I know. Weight Watchers ad. This is a recession indicator. I mean, Weight Watchers is... Weight Watchers are Weight Watchers. Alright, fellas, we got a video to watch just because... Mello... just because Mello said something. We need to watch this video, and we all need to, like, we all need to sit in silence while this plays out. Because holy shit, this is, like, such batshit insane stuff. Okay? I'm gonna just let this play. And we're gonna... If you can read the title... Yeah, you're in for an actual treat.
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me. You know, when I left the house today, I was thinking, damn, I really hope some hot chick paints my brains all over some fucking hallway. And here we are. I mean, really, just...
I fucking love that the audio just stays on him.
I'm talking full-on watermelon in the thighs level carnage.
And I wanted to scare the shit out of me.
I mean, I hope I piss myself. I hope I piss myself and you call me your little pee-pee piss boy. I want you to fuck me up. I mean, I want you to make me your bitch. Your little pee-pee piss myself bitch. I want it to get embarrassing.
I mean, like, weirdly embarrassing.
Unsanitary, too. We should be entirely different people by the end of the first 8 hours. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? I mean, I'm a real freak. I'm not normal, ma'am. Please, you have to crush me.
That is a 1 minute long video, and I swear to God, it has never felt 1 minute has never felt so much longer in my life. It's like he starts off like on a scale of like 1 to 100. He starts off at like 105, and it just keeps going up with everything that comes out of his mouth. This is so Beam. It is. Holy shit, it is, and it's so funny. The comment section is great too. This is not a kink. This is an assisted suicide. I like how the music gets quiet when he's far away, implying he's emitting sick jazzy tunes from his body to sell his crazy points. Okay, well, like, understandable. It's not! It's not understandable. This man's here saying that he... First off, the crazy thing, too. The crazy thing, too, is that he says we should be
entirely different people by the end of the first 8 hours.
8 fucking hours. I mean, what? Who said that? Oh no, like genuinely, who said that? I fucking love this video. This is like a vocal stimulus, like at random points. I'll just be like, I just love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me. You know, when I left the house today, I was thinking, damn, I really hope some hot chick paints my brains all over some fucking hallway. And here we are. Like, genuinely. And I quoted this video to, like, Bug or something. Bug's like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, you're not normal. It just kept going down a rabbit hole. Must have been the damn wind. The wind is saying that it was not him. I feel like that one cat gif. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His head would already be retreating back into his head. What feeling in the space left if he told me that you're gonna beat a man to a pulp? You know what's funny is that the expressions of the woman makes it look like she's contemplating it for like a slight second. I closed the tab. I'm not opening back up, but she looked like she was genuinely contemplating it for a second. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. We still need to write a goddamn song. I don't even know what to do. We were looking at growing beyond what was, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to like lock in, but that video is still playing in my head. Plus everything that you guys have been spouting in chat. Like, holy crap. It's been such like an interesting night for a music stream. This stuff does not happen during Music Monday, so this is a very odd one. Growing beyond what once was. Did we already put, like... Your mind isn't built for the past. Like, will that work? I'm not seeing past here, am I? No, okay. The mind wasn't built for the past. I mean, his face would be retreating, not a free grammar recommendation and a stroke. I mean, sure, yeah, no, it probably would. If a guy came up and was like, please, just kill me. Yeah, no, someone would probably do it. I don't know if I'm more impressed with the fact that he just kept spewing that nonsense, or his creativity with how he was saying it, or the fact that the woman looked like she was considering it. Because it's like, if you do it, he wins. If you don't, he's going to keep spewing this nonsense. The longest minute of my goddamn life is whenever I watch that video. I could have sworn there was past in here somewhere. Am I crazy? Ghost, float, alone, tone, disguise, demise, was, numb, lie, design, time, paradigm. I don't know why I thought there was past in here somewhere. The mind wasn't built for the past. staying here. I don't know if I will last. I don't know if I'm meant to last. Sure, let's go with that for now. I don't know if I'm meant to last. How the hell do I misspell stuff all the time? I will say there's a lot less spelling mistakes than I had on my laptop because my laptop had broken keys. Still does. I still use it whenever I like go out to like whenever I go out to study. So I gotta keep it on hand, but I don't use it nearly as much. Like it's been sitting for like the past like 2 weeks or something. Eat the broken keys. As nice as that would be, I still need the laptop. I still need it to function, because I still need a mobile setup. I take my music with me on the go. If I'm going out of town, I will take my laptop. I will load up all my current projects, and I'll take them on my computer. I will say though, I'm glad that I don't have my old PC tower. It was running Windows 10 on a 1050. And that computer was probably over like 17 years old or something. So I'm glad that that's finally done and I can put it to rest. Because, dear Lord, that thing is sitting over there. It still has a CD drive, mind you. That's how old this thing is. Like 4 hard drive slots that you just have to like click a button in, pull out the tray, and then insert it with a SD card, or not an SD card, a hard drive in it. But yeah, that computer's old. I'm glad that it's being retired. I'm gonna hold on to it, like if I need parts. But yeah, no, that PC's retired. Okay, what am I thinking? Oh, hang on. I'm still looking at the wrong page. I was looking at my Google Keeps, and I had the wrong what's it called? I had the wrong song open because we were talking about like sort of what we're trying to tell. We were talking about the story that we're trying to tell here, specifically when it comes to a figment of my own design, and the phrase that's going to be repeated throughout this whole Broken Mirror saga, which is "in a world of my design." And we were talking about it earlier. We were talking about the idea of like what that means to create a world of your design, and I was saying how mentally, why are all my favorite live streamers getting new computers? Rackles at you. Nope, still time traveler. I spent $3,000 on a new PC because I needed it. It's technically a business expense because my computer was not being able to keep up with my project documents. Like for example, if I were to open up, and I don't know how good of an idea this will be, I guess we'll find out when we try it. If I were to open up like Message from Deep Space, wherever that may be. Message from Deep Space. If I were to open up that, the computer would not be able to run that very well. But like if I were to open it up now, it should run. I don't know if I have everything installed for this. That's the problem. I guess we'll find out. I'm missing. No, I'm missing something. God damn it. Yes, I know I'm missing something. I'm missing my Majestica. Fuck. That's not going to play, is it? That's definitely not going to play. What are you doing? Hang on. Because now that I've got a new aspect ratio, all my projects are still fit to like the old 27-inch monitor. I'm now on a 32-inch monitor. Holy crap, that is so nice to see. Okay, do I have everything here or is something going to break? Something's broken. Fuck me. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, how much of this project can I actually play? I guess I'll find out while we talk about this. Do you time travel on the daily? I do. I do time travel on the daily. Only problem is I can only time travel forward. So that's the problem. I like to think of sleeping as like time traveling. You're skipping the day 8 hours. This accident again? Wait, what accident? Oh, with the plugins? Yeah, no, that's bound to happen. Let me go ahead and download that now, actually. Let me see if I can do that. I don't remember my login info for this site. God damn it. It might be this one. Hang on, let me see. Oh my fucking god, it was. Okay, I've got the brass downloading, or Majestica as a whole. Yeah, 8D Audio Majestica. 8Dio. What I love is that with all the screen real estate now, I can actually like have multiple plugins on screen. And it actually fits, which is great. I love it. I love that we have like such a big screen ratio. Because before, Omnisphere alone took up like 80% of the screen. And as well as we have like a lot of screen real estate for the MIDI data. Because look at how big this fucking document is. You'll have to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, that's gonna take forever to download. Okay, got it. But yeah, I do need to start making sure that I do have all my instruments loaded. I'll probably be doing that over the week. Especially because I have a project that I need to be doing. And when I say project, I mean I have a deadline on Sunday, I think it was. I should probably figure that out. For a track that I'm supposed to be making. So I gotta do that. Well, I'll find some time to do that. Okay, truth is, astronauts and whatever you guys send, we're running out of good meteors to nap on. I'll keep destroying them. Dude, I would love to nap on a meteor. That sounds like it would be such a fun adventure. You just take a nap on a meteor, you wake up a couple hours later and they're like, where on earth are we? Everything's responding right? Yeah, the only reason this is working is because we didn't use the 8Dio strings. We used... They're comfortable, but it's not fun waking up to your bed in pieces every day. Makes sense. Then you gotta go out and find a new place to sleep. That's not fun. Yeah, usually just have a little bit more of a climatic feel to it. It's 23 gigabytes? I actually did not know that was 20. The brass was 23 gigabytes. Yeah, this was an old piece I was trying. I could probably, hang on, let's see if I can actually do this. Or if this is going to sound utterly atrocious. First off, why did you open up a new window? That is not a thing that we need to do. Can I take all this? Do you think traveling in the Millions of Universes... Star Critters... creepy art. Interesting. Star Critters creep you out. You know, someone actually made a very good point. And I think it's actually very interesting that I wanted to bring up about time travel. because it actually like made me really consider like how much we move in space. Someone said that if you were to go back in time a year, you will not to the exact point where you like left. So like if you stayed in like the exact XYZ coordinates of where you left, went back in time a year, you will not be on Earth. Earth will be somewhere else in the universe, and you will not spawn there. And I was like, huh, that's kind of interesting. The more you think about it, like the Milky Way is moving, like the solar system is moving. And to like be in one place, like I think Earth would probably be like thousands of or millions of miles away already. So if you were to like go back in time, like even like, oh, because if you went back a couple months, like you would definitely not be there because the Earth is rotating around the sun. So, I mean, that puts a little bit more of, like, a stress on time travel and, like, making sure that, like, stuff actually works well. Because you need to make it relative to where the Earth is. You need to calculate where it's been, where it's going, and sort of do the math as to, like, where it's, like, accurately predict where you're going to be in order to stay on the ground. Otherwise, you could end up, like, a few feet off the ground or, like, in a building if not predicted correctly. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I was like, ooh, that's food for thought. That's very much food for thought. Okay. Play that shit one more time. I mean, we're working on it. Welcome on in. How do I pronounce your name? Dom Hands, I think is how it's pronounced. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, once we get the actual instruments back in, it'll sound so much better. I do not like these XL2 instruments. Like, as cool as they are, like, the brass is just an absolute nightmare. Would not like recommend it. In all honesty, I'm still looking for a good brass. Majestica is decent, but I still feel like there is a lot that needs to get worked on for it to sound good. And I'm always actively pursuing like those really good like strings and brass, because I feel like everything else can be done pretty well. They're exactly as they sound. Stars come in different colors and forms. Yet they all are the same size. They just make annoying sounds and jump. If they jump on you, they scratch you and play. You know, I feel like it'd be more than a scratch. If it's a star, it's gonna burn, unless you are resistant to heat. I'm just glad that most of this stuff is working. I was really afraid that we were not going to be able to have our previous documents because I was missing instruments. But, lo and behold, we do have our stuff here. I also love that one of my favorite parts of like doing like these really large mixing windows is just getting to see all the instruments working together and just seeing these bars go up, watching the faders move. It's so cool. It's so satisfying. Where are we at with that download? Oh, it's almost done. All right. Especially when the cuts are irritatingly cold, they burn the skin and use their points to cut. Interesting. It irritatingly cold. Probably because you're in the vacuum of space, if I had to guess. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we've got to, yeah, no, it's always a crime trying to get this, this thing to work. Because 8D audio doesn't have, like, a native, like, a contact, like, specific plugin. And it's really annoying because every time I need to, like, manually add it, and it's, like, hidden in the files because it's like, oh, it's user added. It's not one of our, like, licensed ones. I'm like, why? Why? Contact, just let me load my instruments. Not to mention, it used to take forever. I'm hoping that now that we're on SSDs, we're on 4 terabyte SSDs. And I'm hoping that now we don't need to worry about load times for these project documents anymore because they're both solidly on SSDs, which means load time should be faster, instruments should be loading quicker. We don't need to worry about any of that anymore. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, that's the case. Oh, that's right. I remember. Okay, so actually, fuck. I just forgot I closed Instagram. God damn it. If you're not another star critter or a meteor dog, yes, they are pets to most, or an alien. Cat, not pets, as they're a concession. They're as conscious as us. Then they'll attack you because they think you're a threat. Interesting. Damn it, I had an Instagram open for a reason, and I completely forgot that we let that sit because I'm a dunce. But I wrote something the other day that I was really happy with because it was another one of those cases where I asked myself, how are you feeling? And when I answered that question, I had this beautiful melody in mind. Well, I guess melody might not be the best word, but it was like this really great cinematic idea that I wanted to expand on. Hang on. I don't think there's a way for me to get it to my, well, I mean, there is a way. What am I looking for? Hang on. Okay, I need to post this on TikTok because I think that's going to be the only way this gets done. Yeah. Add a random sound, I guess. I don't really know. Where's that new Bruno Mars song? Bruno Mars, I just might. Yeah, we'll throw that underneath. That'll be good. Yeah. We'll add that. Go here. I will just mute the audio. Sure. Yeah. And I'm just gonna add the text. How are you feeling? Oh, did Instagram decide to load finally? Maybe. I'm gonna give it a small outline just so I can see it. Post it in blue because I like the color blue. Nope, I'm not trying to edit that piece of text. Add another piece of text. What am I doing? Doing this. Adding another blue. Yep. Moving that down here. Okay, yep. Capturing how am I feeling. Hashtag music, hashtag for you page, hashtag songwriter, not hashtag sleep token, that's not needed. Hashtag composer, hashtag art, probably. And I'll leave it at that. Is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. TikTok has been really stingy about like their Ooh, what the heck happened there? Interesting. The page is broken. The page is definitely broken. Whoa. Fucking whoa. I gotta show this off because holy crap, I don't know how on earth this happened. My Instagram just broke. This is what I see when I'm on my page. Oh yeah, no, this is great. This is fantastic even. I did post this to the right account, right? Yeah, okay, I went to the music account. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. If that's the case, then I will let that upload very quickly, and then I will check TikTok. TikTok. Because if we go into TikTok, TikTok should load better. I hope. Fingers crossed. I don't know why Instagram is like breaking on my computer. It does. No, it does load better. Why does it do that? Okay, so we're just waiting for this thing to upload, and then we'll be good. What the Zeep? What? Yeah, no, I don't understand what on earth happened to Instagram, but it did that. And yeah. Okay, hang on. Did this upload finally? It says it uploaded, but it's not showing up on my page. Interesting. Okay. What do I have 9 plus? What? Huh? What's happening? Whoa, a lot of people liked my content. That's crazy. What did I post? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I posted a video on my YouTube page. Is this page gonna goddamn upload? Please. Please, just refresh. It's not showing up. So funny. Yeah, obviously you understood that. I mean, at this point, like, it just makes sense. Where is this goddamn video? There it is. Okay, I found it. All right, perfect. Okay, so on Saturday, I wrote, I sat down to the keys when I was writing the song that we are looking at right now. But I also wrote, this piece based off the question, how am I feeling? I've done this before, and the last time I shared it off was a song called Complexities back in October. Or not back in October, back in November. And so, this is like purely improv. This is emotionally like feeling it out. This is what I was feeling the night that this, that I wrote this. Clipping, Schmorpy, Zeeping, Glorp. And I would really like to turn this into like a full piece. I feel like my hair's getting a little too wild right now. And I don't know how this is happening, but it is. Holy glory, so you're talented with the piano. Personally, I don't think I am. Compared to like a ton of like other people, I'd say I'm pretty mediocre. I'm all self-taught. Okay, well, I'll say I'm all self-taught up until like 2 years ago when I took one piano class, and that's it. But I would love to turn this idea into like a full piece, because I really do like that beginning part. So I would love to do more stuff like that. I think I want to do that more. There's a lot of stuff that like I do in like the in my creative space. If that song was a person, if that song was a person, it would be he dropped Ted Shorm Gorgeous. What? I love how whenever I ask myself, how am I feeling? And I write something like that, it's always up to interpretation for how people see it. Because I know, what was the comment that my mother gave? She saw it on my Instagram story, and I gotta find it again. She said, sounds contemplative. And I was like, yeah, in a way, it is contemplative. But also, at the time, for a little context as to like why this song is the way it is, I received some bad news from a friend of mine. And I was feeling a little sad for this person. And so I was like, okay, I want to channel sort of those emotions. I want to see like what I can write. I want to see like where these feelings will take me. And so it ended up being I swear I don't know the word. I swear I don't know the word he got in there. I don't know how he got in there. But yeah, I love playing piano. It's just like a really nice outlet. I love playing guitar, as we've seen on stream before. I haven't played piano because the piano's facing away from the camera, and I just feel like that'd be an awkward angle. But I do love to play piano. I love doing my scales. I love creating stuff more than actually like playing proper songs. Like I know how to. I can do like basic chords, and I can like get myself through songs. But my passion lies more in creating stuff. And so in the video that we just saw, like obviously it was me creating a new piece from scratch in an improvisational way and just seeing what I felt, seeing where it leads, and just overall just feeling it out. And that's where I thrive the most. I'm not going to sit in a concert hall playing music for 2 hours from sheet music. Like I can, it's just not my thing. I would much rather be the one creating the music and putting feeling into my music when I can. And it's these little creative exercises that I really enjoy. I love doing the how am I feeling, and I love doing the concept art challenges that we do, which I was hoping to do one today, but I kind of forgot about it, and I didn't get a piece of concept art prepared. And plus, half my instruments are missing at the moment. It's not going to work well. When I heard that song, I pictured you standing in like a crowd looking defeated, but in reality, you're thinking about that paradise you mentioned earlier. Yeah, actually, I can see that. Which is what I love about instrumental music, and like actually just music in general being an art form, is that so many people can process it in so many different ways. And just the idea of sorry, I'm trying to find what I need. It's gonna go over there, isn't it? No, okay, we're good. But just finding like the meaning of the music and just being able to hear it, to feel it, more importantly. Actually, that's one of the things I love more about creative or about instrumental music more than like lyrical music, is that you can feel it no matter the language. You can understand it no matter the language. And I think that's so beautiful. I've seen my Spotify stats, and my music is heard all over the world. And that makes me so happy that people are like listening all over the world and able to like understand it, feel it, and enjoy it. The lyrical music hasn't gone as far, and because it's in English, and that's completely fair. But the instrumental music, the soundtracks, and like the other stuff that I write, that goes miles. And I think like right now, it's like Germany, I think, is my number one country. It's like America, Canada, Germany, UK, I think France as well are like my top fives. for like the top 5 countries that listen to me, or listen to my work. And that makes me so happy at the fact that people are listening to my music that might not even speak my language. I haven't checked the not YouTube, Apple Music stats, but I know Apple Music stats are in very interesting countries. Like I've seen, I think India pop up a decent amount of times on my weekly reports for the instrumental tracks. If a song has that magical hint to it, I imagine a forest covered in hanging and implanted purple crystals with enchanted nature. You know, I had a vision like that once, and I wrote a song about it, or I wrote a piece for that idea. Strangely close, mind you. It's called Magic of the Forest. Don't save. No, it's not worth it. But I want to talk about this very quickly because Magic of the Forest is... You brought up a magical forest covered in hanging and implanted purple crystals and enchanted nature. That is almost 1-to-1 what Magic of the Forest was written off of. It was what is missing? Ooh, that's a problem. That's a kind of a problem. There we go. There we go. Drag this down because we have a lot of tracks in this one as well. How many times does this symbol appear? Just once? Yeah, it'll be fine. What? Okay, there we go. And everything should be good because this was all made in Omnisphere, and we have Omnisphere. But this is literally the piece that I came up with when I was thinking of that same like imagery of like a magical hint of in a forest covered in hanging and implanted like purple crystals. I think, actually, hang on, maybe I do still have that piece of concept art. Ah, shit, I'm signing out of Bandcamp. Okay, Bandcamp's gonna take a hot second to load, but I know it's there. What on earth is this? What? Whoa, why on earth are you like that? That is a crime. Looking at some of these EQs is a huge crime. I guess that's what happens when you work with an EQ that you don't have a frequency band for, or visual frequency band for. I have a place I like to call Fern Cove above the actual cove. There's a small woods I call the Crystal Woods, which is basically that. Interesting. Hello? I don't know why that was turned off. But I think that's kind of interesting that you mentioned that specific imagery because that was almost exactly like a perfect description of what it was that inspired this track. I love the syncopation in this. The syncopation is so great. those triplets. Bam, bam, bam. That's strangely unnatural. Why do you think they're so similar? I don't know. This originally was a commissioned piece. Someone came, a VTuber came to me, or I guess a friend came to me, and was like, "Hey, I want starting to screen music. What can you make for this specific backdrop?" I was like, "Okay, let me see what I create." How long is your starting soon screen? They're like, like 5 minutes. I'm like, 5 minutes? I don't know how I'm gonna write 5 minutes of music. Miraculously, I did it. But by the time that this person decided on like locking it down, they said that they weren't. They didn't know if they wanted like one piece of. Why is this project file so broken? Actually, no, wait, I remember. It's supposed to be like that. But yeah, it was a commissioned piece that I was writing for a friend's starting to screen music, but she decided that she didn't really want like specific music because she felt like it would lock that in and it'd become way too stale. And I agreed. I was like, yeah, to some extent, it's gonna become really stale. I picture Addison and her more animal design running through the woods throughout. Yeah, pretty much. I think this really captures the like Magic Forest vibe really well, and I think it comes down to instrument selection as well as like the general like melody that I chose. Having that adventure, like, because it sounds dark, but not threatening. It sounds like you're venturing into somewhere you don't know, but you're still willing to like take the risk, go on the adventure. And that's what I love about doing stuff like this and being able to like tell the stories that I do. Because this ended up becoming part of a soundtrack called Worlds Beyond Our Own, which is a full standalone soundtrack with its own story. I think, what is it? Where is it? When was the last time I listened to Worlds Beyond Our Own? That's a good question. Nope, that's a message. Message from Deep Space. It's vocal music. There it is. So, Worlds Beyond Our Own is a small soundtrack with 6 tracks. Small soundtrack with its own story. The Escape, Why Do You Run, Magic of the Forest, Town of Lister, and Lister After Dark, and The Wishing Well. Basically, just to sum up the story, the protagonist is not happy with the world that he lives in. He's on a train. An old guy approaches him and is like, "Hey, I sense that you do not like the world that you're in. Do you want... I can help you get away from all this and find yourself." The guy takes his offer, and in the middle of a train car, a portal opens to a world unlike anything you've ever seen. The scenery is incredibly bliss, colors so vibrant, and the energy is just beautiful. And of course, you feel a calling, and it just so happens to be in a forest that looks ominous but not threatening. And so you take your journey through the forest, and you're trying to find out why you feel so inclined to go here. And eventually, after traveling through the forest, you find this little village of creatures. You don't really know what they are, but you know that they are peaceful, and they call themselves, or they have a little town built into a tree, and they call it the town of Listern. And they tell you about this wishing well deeper in the forest, and how the person who finds it has the ability to grant one wish. So, after finding out this information, you decide to head out when nightfall hits, back into the forest. Take your go and find the path that they mentioned, and eventually you reach you reach the wishing well. The wishing well does give the ability to grant wishes, but at the end, you're sort of left with the question: do you wish to stay in this world, or do you wish to go back to the one that you left and fix it? And so I left that as a very open-ended question when writing the story, and I think the music ends pretty contently, but the question is never answered. I do not have an answer for that question, but I want that question to be left open. I want anyone who has their opinions can gladly form it, but I will not give a defined answer as to whether the protagonist goes or stays. The enchanted yet dark music and how it blasts yet and eerily silent. How it blasts and yet eerily silent at the end. Somehow all it goes weirdly quiet always intrigues me. Village of creatures like the village and citizens next to the Fern Cove. Strange how these match up. Honestly, yeah, kind of crazy. If you want to take a listen to Worlds Beyond Our Own, Cutie, I recommend it if you're looking for like inspiration for creating this world that you're telling. Because I wrote this back in 2022. Like, that's how long ago it was. It was 4 years ago that I wrote this album. And it's one of my favorites. In fact, Deep Space, which is our recent standalone soundtrack, is the successor to Worlds Beyond Our Own. So like if we go here, Deep Space is just the exact same thing, but on a much larger scale. Double the tracks, 40 minutes of music, I think, compared to like the 16 that Deep Space was, or Worlds Beyond Our Own was. Or as I like to call it, WOBU. This is an abbreviation. But yeah. So like there's a lot of inspiration and like storytelling in my music. And the fact that people are listening to this in different countries of the world is so incredible. I am so thankful that people are taking the time to support me and show that what I do is entertaining and manages to capture a few ears. One thing that incredibly astounds me, 2,147 monthly listeners. It's never been below 2,000, I think, in roughly a year, which is absolutely insane. I don't know what to think of that. A year before I officially started making OCs, what the timing? So in 2021, that's actually crazy timing, crazy parallels that are happening. Pure coincidence, just two people going down very similar paths. And I think Deep Space was really the first time I tried to make a story out of just instrumental music and titles. And ever since then, I have been really happy with like the concept and trying to get things to be the way that they are. But yeah, I think overall that is it's like just such a blessing to be able to do that stuff. We are coming upon 11. I think I'm unfortunately gonna have to head off here because I'm getting tired. I've got work tomorrow and I've got stuff I still need to do tonight. So yeah, for those of you on Twitch, we're gonna go ahead and raid over to actually who's live right now. I don't know if my Twitch is going to load, but I hope it does. Okay, it did. Who's live right now? Any of our friends that are live right now? Chat, this is like Vegas? What do you mean it's like Vegas? What does that mean? I say let's go right out to... Anything that happens here stays here? Oh, yeah, no. Anything that's happened tonight is going to stay here, and... Yeah. I say we go raid Miyamu, who I haven't raided in a hot second, but yeah, it looks like she's back from her hiatus, which is nice. Yeah, let's go do it. Why not? Let's go raid Mia. Drink your freaking water as we're heading out, bro. Water's been consumed. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining. for today's stream. What's the plan? Wednesday we'll be doing Soul Crafters. Yeah, Soul Crafters. Thursday we'll be probably doing Baldur's Gate with Fran. Saturday morning, actually Saturday I'm not going to be doing a stream. I have plans to do some stuff for like work. And I'm super excited about that because hopefully that'll lead to more opportunities. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. But unfortunately, I got you out. So I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.